The Tour Divide is a roughly 2,800 mile or 4,500 kilometer race from Banff, Alberta to Antelope Wells, New Mexico. When you last saw me, I had just crossed over the Colorado border. Next up, I will tackle some of the highest passes of the route. Unfortunately, I lost my GoPro footage from the Bruce Mountain Lodge to Williams Reservoir. This section includes the climb up the Watershed Divide, a gnarly downhill from there, ice cream at Clark's, time on the river path and steamboat, the climb up Lynx Pass, and a lovely ride along the Sheephorn Creek.
Okay, we're taking a break. We just went up a hill. And by we, I mean me and Bob. It was like 1.7 miles and 700 feet of climbing. It was just straight up. But rideable. And I can see over there, there's another one. So I'm taking a break. I kind of feel like this guy right now. Good morning. It is day 24, I think. And this is the Williams Reservoir, just outside of Kremling, I think it's called. Anyway, this is where I camped. And today, got a couple of big climbs. And also we're gonna go through I think Breckenridge and Frisco and one other town that I can't remember the name of at the moment. So yeah, it should be a good day. Maybe I'll get a town lunch. But right now it's probably 40, a little chilly, but it'll warm up fast. All right, we're just going along Road 33 into the sun. It's kind of funny, you freeze in the morning and then you bake in the afternoon. So yesterday I actually went swimming, but right now, can't even think about that. Oh, so I hope I'm not jinxing myself, but this hill climb is not too bad. I think it was red and yellow on the Garmin, but I was just climbing up and I realized I still have another lower gear to go into, so you can kind of just plug away. I think the key thing here is that the road is nice and smooth. Okay, I just entered Arapahoe National Forest and I'm climbing up. All right, I'm climbing Ute Pass and it's paved. Yay. All right, I'm coming to the top of Ute Pass. 39 more feet of climbing. All right. Yay. Whew. Nice view. I feel high. I'm high. This side of the pass is more developed road. We're in the outskirts of Silver Thorn still. Got a little bike trail action. It's gonna be fun. Whew. I just ate and I ate spicy salsa. Whew. I'm feeling it. Yeah, I'm like struggling up this thing. These people are cruising, man. Cruising. This is kind of cool. They've got all the tunnels painted. Isn't that fun? Hello! highway. Woo. Thank you. Frisco. Breckenridge is 8 miles. There's the ice cream. Okay, starting at Boreas Pass. And let's see. It's a 9.7 mile climb with 2,200 feet of climbing. Not horrible, but I don't love the traffic, you know. It's a Sunday, just leaving Breckenridge. 4th of July weekend too. All right, just went over 10,000 feet, I think, for the first time. There's Breckenridge, that's where I came from. Wow. Let's see, I'm at 10,400 feet. This road is pretty nice. So Paul told me that it's a old railroad, which is why it's not very steep. So right now I have about 5.5 miles and 1,200 feet still left to climb. But you know, if it's a steady climb, it's only a couple hundred feet per mile, which isn't too bad. So I'm actually enjoying it. Plus the views are super nice. Alrighty, well, you know, sometimes in the summertime, storms come up in the afternoon, and I hope that will not be the case today. I made it to Boreas Pass. Woohoo! 11,487. Coming down from Boreas Pass. Knew there would be some, air quotes, fun single track at some point. This doesn't look very fun. Hello, bears. Hello. Hello, bears. I literally just heard something. Hello?
After coming off the single track, I got back onto the dirt roads and was thinking about starting to look for camping. However, much of this land was private land, and so I stopped in the town of Como to see what I could find. What I found was nothing, so I pressed on once again. After that, I crossed over Highway 285, and once again I was back on private land, with fences and cows and no visible place to pull over or to get out of the wind. Finally, I found a firehouse, and I went inside and roused the firemen and asked them if I could camp in their parking lot. Luckily, they said yes, because I was not looking forward to camping out in the wind and possible rain with my still broken tent.
Alright, going on to gravel, leaving the fire station. That was my home last night. This road is very crappy. It's all washboards on both sides, everywhere. There's not even like thick gravel to go through instead. And we don't turn off of it for like 20 miles. So I don't know if it's like this the whole way, but bleh. This is when you want to just lay down and cry. But it won't really help anything, so might as well just keep pedaling. So in case it all seems like fun and games, this is a typical day on the bike. I fixed my a flat tire this morning, and then as soon as I started riding, my hose clamp broke. So now I'm fixing the hose clamp while I'm putting a new hose clamp on. And as you can see, it's going very well. That's just kind of how it goes. Alright, I'm heading towards Hartzell, which I think is that. And I'm really hoping that it's still early enough to get breakfast somewhere. Okay, I have to vent. That's Hartzell right there. You see the highway? Paved highway? That leads to Hartzell. But this route made me cross the paved highway. And so I had to double check to see if Hartzell was off route. It's not off route. This dirt road curves around and goes back to Hartzell. So they basically make us do a big U instead of just a straight line. Ugh. This curved road that goes to Hartzell is paved. I mean, the highway was paved too, but you know, this is a quiet paved road, so that's nice. This is one of those instances where you can see the thing you're aiming for like 5 miles. All right, I'm all alone. I'm all by myself. No one was looking. I was thinking of you. This road kind of sucks. Again, this is County Road 53, which I'll be on for like 20 miles. The views are nice. But it's pretty dusty and washboardy. So I have this tractor guy in front of me. I think he's smoothing these roads a little. So I'm afraid, I'm not afraid, but like I'm hesitant to pass him because maybe the dirt's all piled up in front of him. I'm not sure. Okay, I passed the tractor. And it's okay. And it's downhill. Woohoo! Okay, I'm on what's hopefully the last climb before Salida, which I have a couple hundred more feet of climbing still. And then I think it's going to be like a 2,000 foot descent over 10 miles or something. So that'll be good. I'm heading out of Salida. It's probably about 45 degrees, maybe 47 degrees, and you can see the sun hasn't come up over the mountains yet. Once it does, it'll probably be hot. It's supposed to be 90 today, and I'm about to climb Marshall Pass. So Marshall Pass is the first obstacle of the day, but it's nice. Oh, market, yes. Bathroom, maybe. All right, just leaving Poncha Springs. Like a nice view here. Don't know if you can see this. Distance 19.3 miles. Ascent 3,600 feet. Okay, I'm starting the long grind up to Marshall Pass. Total climb is like 19 miles and 3,500 feet or something. This first section is on the highway. I think in a few miles I'll turn off onto dirt. It's not too bad. It's not too hot yet. And I like having 2 lanes next to me because a lot of the cars will go off to the side. But otherwise, I don't really love being on the highway. Okay. We are getting off the pavement. Well, at least the highway, but I bet this is going to be dirt. And we're heading towards Marshall Pass. And I was right, dirt. So a lot of these roads you may see in Colorado are like, I don't know what this is, some sort of clay maybe, because it's hard. It's not gravel, and it's obviously mixed with rocks. Anyway, this is good. Some of them are not so good. Some of them are gravel or sandy kind of dirt. Hopefully the whole thing is like this. So climbing Marshall Pass. I'm at about 9,000 feet. I still have 2,000 feet of climbing, but I think the actual pass is at 10,000 something. That's where I came from down there. I think that is Silver Lake. At least I saw a lot of signs pointing to Silver Lake. So I'm assuming that's what that is. Taking a little lunch break. Bag salad. Got a little shade. Just sitting next to the road. It's nice. All right, made it to the top of Marshall Pass, I think. And I don't know if this is the tippy top, but there's a bathroom. Marshall Pass. Yep. Monarch Crest Trail. Yeah, there we go. Going down Marshall Pass. Ah! I don't like these ruts. It's just asking for trouble. I just fell. Coming down Marshall Pass. That's Mike in front of me. Isn't this beautiful? Coming into, this might be Sargent's, not 100% sure. Anyway, I see a gas station. Woohoo! Oh, I gotta stay on this highway for a while. Alright, we're still on Highway 50. This guy in front of me is Jeff. He started a week after us, and he's already passing us. And whew, he's fast. But he helped me up Marshall Pass. I mean, we just talked for like an hour and whoop, the time went by. loud, it's making noise. It's kind of raining a little. Well, I am really glad to see that sign. It's not been sunny yet where I'm hiking. I mean, riding. I forgot what I was doing. And so it's cold. It's about 29 degrees. It's about 6:30 in the morning. I just wild camped last night. And I'm heading today till Del Norte. Not pronounced Del Norte. It's pronounced Del Norte. That's one thing about the Coloradans, or these Colorado towns, is a lot of Spanish names, but they're not pronounced the way the Spanish would pronounce them. So I keep messing them up. Anyway, yeah, it's about 70 miles, and I have a post office box, hopefully. So I'm gonna try to get there before the post office closes. Okay, I'm about 25 miles in, I think, and I'm at 9,000 feet, and climbing a summit whose name I can't remember. Cocopupa. I think it starts with a C. Anyway, I have about 1,100 feet of climbing left with 5.3 miles. So, I'm tired today. I don't know why, I just feel tired today. I've been stopping in the shade a lot. It's hot already. Yeah, and these inclines are a little steeper than yesterday. So I don't know if that's part of it or what, but yeah. Cows. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Whoop, whoop. Keep going. Oh. He's not happy. Whoop, whoop. Keep going. Good. Good cows. Now you, get out. Whoop, whoop. Get out of the way. Thank you. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Holy moly. Is this the right road? It is. Dang. That's Colorado's Stonehenge. Probably put there by mysterious John Deere tractor. In the year of our Lord, 1987. Woohoo! So it's starting to become cactus land. Kind of dry, hot, no water, cactusy. Ooh, big storm coming. Well, it's raining and I'm on this muddy track, and I really hope that I can get off of it before it starts to get nasty. I think I have a couple more miles still before it turns off. This road is not fun. I think that's a D for Del Norte. I hope it's a D for Del Norte. Okay, this is my place in Del Norte. It's called the Cool Moon. It's nice. It has keypad entry, So there wasn't anyone at the desk, but I just called and they gave me my code and I'm in. It's got a huge bed. I got a king. It's got a refrigerator, coffee. Oh, and I've got like all the amenities. I do love it when they give me like as much shampoo as I could possibly use. These clouds aren't happy.